Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome on in. It has been a hot minute since I've streamed, so nice to see you. SNK, nice to see you in here. SNK Neo Geo Tarma 04. I think that's been a name change since I last streamed, so hope you are well. Um, as is worth mentioning, it's been a while since I've streamed. There's a variety of reasons for that. Um, so, as you might remember from my previous stream, my CPU was dying. That has been fixed. Intel thankfully replaced my CPU. My replacement CPU is right here. Nice, shiny, and new. And it's not in anything because I actually wound up just buying another CPU because this was taking so long. So that's all good. Let's see what else. I also got sick right after I got my new CPU, so I'm feeling better now. It's been taking a while to recover from that though. I'm gonna make sure that I drink lots of water from my water bottle that fell on the floor. And let's see what else. Whew, I think that's about it. It's been pretty busy with family things. But yeah, no, and I think today I got off to a bit of a later start than I was hoping to because I had some NVEnc errors. I guess it's been a while since I've tested this going live with my latest video drivers. So anyways, I got that working. Everything's good. I think. We'll make sure that I'm actually recording game audio into my secret special thing. But yeah. Anyways, welcome on back. I'm gonna flip over here to this scene. Transitions are working. That's awesome. Just gonna quickly take a look at my game raw audio properties. Hello, CJinx. Nice to see you. Okay, that's saved. Good. So let me just change my category here as I get back into this. Oh, I didn't save my category change to just chatting. That's fine. Golf. We're going to play golf for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Obviously I'm on my Switch right now. So let's launch golf. There we go. Game audio's working. And let's go to, whoa. That was wild. Let's switch back and forth there. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. Uh, okay, cool. So, note to self, test out the transitions between things. So anyways, this is golf for the NES. I've tried this out. As you can see, my top is a plus 28 for 100 points, which is less than ideal. That is from my test match where I played one hole and it took me 28 strokes to get the hole. So we're going to see if I can do better than that. There are 2-player modes as well. And then there's a 2-player match. Today we're going to play single player. Yeah, and this came out for the NES in 1984 and was developed by Intelligent Systems. There's not a lot of audio in this, so that's fun. You can see sort of control-wise, you get very basic aim control. As you spin around, you can sort of see like, okay, there's some trees behind me. That arrow on the map to the right is where I'm aiming. So there's no way to aim directly at the hole. I can see some wind there, 6 miles an hour. And then I can do club selection, obviously. 1 wood, 3 wood, 4, etc. I have my irons. I'm going to try a 3 wood because I'm not very good at the playing of this, but we'll see. This is your sort of traditional, I don't know if it's traditional. I mean, again, this is probably one of the first console golf games that, has these buttons and things like that. So let's see how this goes. But it's going to be kind of a 2-click process. First button press. Well, I guess a 3-button press. First button press starts the swing, second button press sets the power, third button press sets the sort of like accuracy. And so that was not very accurate and was out of bounds, and also was nowhere near long enough. So we will try a 1 wood. Maybe aim it a little bit more to the right and see what happens. Oh, that's going to curve a bit, but that was okay. That was totally fine. So now we can see that I have moved on the course a little bit. I think I will indeed this time switch to something a little bit later. Maybe the 3 wood. And we can see, no, that was way further than I wanted it to be. So I'll be a little bit above par. Let's try maybe a 4 iron. Well, I got into the bunker, so that's nice. At least I know I have a sand wedge. You can see the nice like bunker getting drawn out here. Very interesting use of the NES's limited graphics. Because the NES, of course, is using tile-based graphics. So having to plot out the entire golf course in just sort of tiles, it's not 3D, but it's a start. So let's select a sand wedge. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. Well, I got onto the green. And then you can see here, you actually have a little bit finer control when you're putting. So you can move around in a circle. You can actually sort of finely control that. And then obviously you do want to use a putter. It's going to auto select the putter and you can't actually change from that, which is great. Not all golf games are so nice. So, and I can see that there is a bit of a hill on this. So I might aim on the top section of that. And I don't want to putt very hard. So there we go. Okay. So we're only +4, and that's hole 1. Here we have hole 2. That's quite the lake. So let's aim away from the lake and see what happens. Maybe like that. Wind from the south at 6 miles an hour. And I still can't hit the ball straight. So I did get a water hazard, which doesn't mean out of bounds, so I don't have to retake that. But I might want to try going straight over the water. Not with a 1 wood though. Let's go maybe a 3 iron. Ooh, that's gonna go weird. Okay, not terrible. And then I am too close. So maybe a 9 iron and then not hit it too much. Oh, that was way too much. I've seen worse. Okay. And so now I can't even I'm pretty much aimed directly at the hole. So in this case, I am actually going to go straight for my putter and see what happens. Ooh, a little bit too far, but very, very close to the hole. So now I want to just tap this in, maybe move slightly up, aim slightly up because of the break. There we go. Double bogey. So I'm getting better. Only +6 after that hole. Okay. So if I want to curl the ball around this lake, I think I can do that like this. If I just hit early, it will curve the correct way. Okay, good. Starting to get better at this. And then again, I'm really thinking I want the putter here. It's a weird strategy, I know. But It does get me onto the green, which is just such a better user interface. And then I do want to get that to maybe go down that hill into the hole. So let's try a medium putt. Oh, that was close. And we'll just try another putt. Oh, and that just went in. So another bogey. Not a double bogey. Again, getting better each round. So in this case, I want the ball to curl to the left. So that means I need to hit it late. That should do what I want it to do. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Not bad. And now again, I do want it to curl in. So maybe this. Ooh, I missed that shot. Did that count? Ooh, that was bad aim. Very out of bounds. That's because I hit the D-pad. Oops. So I do want to do that. I just want to aim that well. Come on. I don't just want to aim that well. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. And now I'm going to try to line this up and maybe with the putter. Okay. Anyways, got close. And because there is a break, I'm going to go slightly to the left and get it in. Okay, there we go. So that was only a lot. That was only a lot. Okay. This is an interesting challenge going around this. There's no way I can hit it over the lake, so let's try. That should be fine. Nope, that was out of bounds. Close. I wish I could play it in the trees, but this game will not let me. If I do it this way, will that curve? No, that'll curve the wrong way. That's fine. Okay. And now I want it to curve the other way. So I need to hit early. Okay, so roughly here. And then that should go to the... not far enough to the right. Okay. There, sure. Try to hit it straight and failed completely. But hey, at least I'm in the bunker, not in a tree. That I will take. I guess we'll go sand wedge. Aiming for things? Yeah, we'll aim for the hole. And I'm out of that. And then let's go... that? Oh! Okay, that was close. I want to tap this ever so lightly. There we go. My putting is not terrible. Oh my gosh. I was going to say my putting is not terrible. My landing on islands, however. Oh boy. Okay. So I have to be very precise. Like that? Okay. Not bad first stroke. Okay. Aiming straight at the hole again. Dangerous. But I like this approach better than if I was to go onto the island that has the hole on it. So I just need to make sure that if it's going to break, it's going to break to the right. So like this. Except not quite like that. At least I get back onto things. Okay, so I want to get to the green without going too crazy. So let's pop it over there. Yeah, without going too crazy. That worked. And now putting. Again, looking at the break of this. Maybe something like this. Slightly above the hole. That was way too much. Okay, I thought, honestly, that was going to be worse than it was. Okay. Again, just a little bit of an adjustment. And a tap? There we go. Back to double bogeys, so I am learning, which is good. Oh boy. I don't love this hole. Okay. If I go like this, that will land how I want it to. Good. Straight ahead and with a bit of a break. I think this is what I want. Oh, that was almost what I wanted. Okay. Well, this is a par 4, so maybe if I go for my sand wedge, that will get close. And then, can I get par? Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, that was way too hard. Shoot. That was so close to par. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use the putter again, and we'll aim towards the hole and miss the green again. Ugh. Get on the green? Okay. I can get this. No, I can roll off the green again. This is unfair. Okay, that was fair. Oh, I thought that was off the green. Okay. That was a very light putt. Okay, there we go. Tapping it in. Currently at plus 25. Oh, boy. See, I do at least understand what I'm aiming for. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate, C. Jenks. I will go ahead and hydrate. And can I find my dashboard so I can confirm that? Do I need to confirm that? It's been way too long since I've done that. There we go. Hydrate. I have hydrated. Okay. So this is hole 8. If I can, oh, I think I could get that into that middle clearing. Ooh, this is tricky. That might not do it. Darn. That was so close. It'd help if I was looking at the right screen as well. I am so tempted to keep going. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. So, lesson number 2 of streaming is don't look at the screen that you're streaming on. Look at the game console screen. Ooh. Maybe that will be okay. No, that was not okay. But maybe if I do that with a 3. Ooh, not that. Not that. Definitely need to go harder. And still curl in. No. I forgot. Every time you fail to hit, it changes your orientation. So I want to go this aim with a curl in at the end. which does get me into the bunker. Okay. Sand wedge, sand wedge. There we go. Oops. Sand wedge, but actually hitting the ball. Not bad. And now I'm on the green. Again, just a little tap and there we're in. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. This is really difficult. Huh. How do I even... I'm going to try aiming at the hole, I guess? Huh. This is definitely a tricky hole. What if I tried this? That will go out of bounds. Okay, cool. What if I try this? Oh, okay. that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Ooh, to get into there, I don't need much. I'm just gonna hard putt it. Okay. And then light tap. There we go. Double bogey. All right, and now we are on hole 10. Okay, so straight with a curl. Or just straight. There we go. That's sort of ideally what you want to do sometimes. That was less ideal. Okay, fair enough. Don't use my one wood that many times in a row. That's going to not land in the bunker. Okay. Hop over the bunker into the green, maybe. Ooh, that worked. Oh, that's a fun lie. I'm definitely struggling to get exactly where I want to go. Although I think this lie is like straight towards the hole. So my putting is better than anything else, which is fair because I've never played golf in my life. And I have played mini golf in my life many times. I hate this hole. Which way do I want it to spin when I make this wrong? I want it to go... Whoa, okay. That was so close to what I wanted it to do. Hey, Petulant Cobra, nice to see you. My gosh, that was so close. Okay, putt. Okay, Petulant Cobra, I need to hear the story of what you putted with. Oh, you could use a hockey stick to putt. That would be interesting. Something makes me think that this person who looks very similar to Mario should have access to things like that. Okay. Just a small putt it into the hole. Okay. Bogey. And here we are going with a little bit of an unfavorable wind. Straight. About as straight as I can hit it. About as far as I can hit it. And then over the trees. Oh, that was too far. I just want to hit the cars in the parking lot. Forward, maybe? That was straighter than I wanted it to be. Oh, come on. That's not out of bounds. That was just next to a tree. Like that is what I want. Yes, okay. So I know what I want this to do. I'm just not great at doing it. It was clearly definitely like this game is mean and does not let me putt from the trees. I'll just get really, really close to the hole. Yeah, that was pretty close to the hole. Tap it in. Okay, and we have islands again. This is hole 13. Okay, so yikes. Okay, definitely not the 1 wood, maybe the 4 to get me over to island number 1. Cool. Well, maybe it's... I don't know how this handles kicking a bunch of sand into my face, because I haven't tried it. So I'm going to try it. 1 wood from the bunker, straight at island number 3. That did not work. Okay, water hazard, fair enough. So then probably not a 1 wood, maybe a 3. And pretty much straight. Ooh, not a 3 wood. Okay. The water hazards are not helping me. Oh, definitely not a 1 wood for this though. 9 iron. And not even full strength. Okay, not bad. Aim a little bit up on the brake. And then medium putt? Oh, okay. Not as hard as I thought that was going to be. Harder than I thought that was going to be. Very precise controls. Okay, so that was only 9. My score's only 100 at 14. Oh, this is an interesting one. Shoot over the trees. Maybe a 6 iron? That worked. Maybe a putter? And then if I'm really lucky. Oh. I was close to being really lucky. This is very lucky. Okay, so double bogey. That was closer. I just don't think I would have hit it that hard in real life. Oh my gosh, more real islands. Straight to island 3. I think if I can hit this straight. Nope. Water hazard took me there. Okay, so that means that I aim for the island anyways. And then avoid the bunker. And then I'm very close to what I want. So maybe a little bit of a hop into the hole. I got par. Par actually gives you like a friendly beep of encouragement. That's nice. I've never heard that before. Thank you, friendly beep of encouragement. All right. This is a tricky one. It would be nice if I could aim the direction that I want to aim. Not being able to do that does make this difficult. Okay. Maybe a 3? Okay, that didn't count as out of bounds, which is very nice of it because it's very inconsistent about these things. I am going to try just putting. All right, this might be another par. All right, that's 2 pars in a row. And now we have a decent wind, so I definitely am not going straight for the hole. This is 466 yards. I think I'm just going to go on the angle and see what the wind does. Okay, the wind did about what I thought it would. And then probably full send. Oh, that's an awful angle again. Okay. So more like not like that. That was the reverse of what I wanted. And of course, hitting a tree means that it's out of bounds. Because what I wanted, oh, maybe I will do it this way. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe a 9-iron. Just a hop onto there. And then a putter a little bit this way just because of the lie. All right, double bogey. And this is hole 18. Presumably there are only 18 of these. I'm not actually sure. So I'll just go straight. And I didn't think that I would be able to reach that bunker, frankly. Then I'll go straight with a twist. There we go. A 7-iron. Wind is against me. I just want to go over the trees and not get in one of the bunkers. And I want to go pretty straight, but if anything, I want to lean a little early. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. So in theory, I could potentially... Oh, that was way too far. This is why I use the putter. I really should have used the putter last time. Okay. I don't like putting against this kind of a break, but... Okay. Single bogey. I think that is my score. So, yeah. There we go. That's not my top score, apparently. Because my top score is still apparently silly. Where's my water? There we go. So that there is golf for the NES. Oh, right. This... Awesome. Okay, so that is a game complete. I should mark that off on my spreadsheet, but I don't have my spreadsheet open because I was concerned that there was going to be issues with NVEnc and Excel. I wasn't really sure. Anyways, my computer didn't BSOD. I'm incredibly happy about that. It seems like it is able to actually handle now all of the things that I'm asking it to do while I stream, which is good. I am also going to head out now that and golf have been completed. It was lovely to see you all. I probably won't be able to slip in a stream this week, but hopefully now that everything's working again, I will be able to manage something next week. And until then, and also there are going to be some like weekends where I have time free. So probably some Saturday streams. And we'll see when Lady QEW is free to maybe play something 2-player, because there are a few of those as well. I'm not going to go for a raid today, but I will cut you to my new end screen music. So I hope you enjoy that. And yeah, just have a good day, everybody. And I will see you all later, and I'll let you know what my plans are for next week. Bye.